Hello, everyone. This is One Conversation at a Time, produced by 1704 Media Productions. I'm Nadrya.
And I'm Tay.
And today we are talking about homecoming.
Yay!
Yay! So fun! Parties! So how do you like homecoming so far? How's it going for you?
Not even gonna. No. It wasn't. It was okay.
It's going so great so far.
Yeah, we had a unfortunate event occur at school last year. So
Yeah, that's really.
so they had to do some things to make sure that we are safe and that nothing happens. And in the midst of doing that, I ain't gonna say they killed homecoming, but they kind of killed it.
Yeah.
They kind of did.
Yeah, I agree. I think that their rules, while they are trying to keep us safe, it's like no one wants to go to any of these events because,
Like, while I'm not mad at it, it kind of took away from the essence of homecoming.
exactly,
So,
being together.
but some of the events were cool. I didn't go to a lot, just because I wasn't interested in much of it. I went to the Wild 'N Out. That was cool. Shout out to them. They was doing their thing. What else did I do? That was it, actually.
So what else are you looking forward to going to, or did you want to go to any other events? No, that's real. I was
gonna do Midnight Calf, but
oh yeah, that was
that it wasn't Midnight Calf. They had Midnight Calf at like
so that was dinner.
5 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, and I heard the food was terrible, so I didn't miss out on anything.
I went to Midnight Calf or midnight dinner.
So you can tell me, was the food terrible?
It was. I'm trying to remember the thing that happened yesterday, and it was. I don't remember. I don't know. Lapse of judgment, I guess. It was okay. They handed it out. That was interesting. I do miss like the actual midnight calf though. Like just going, chilling with everybody at night in our jammas. We did with no jammas. Where's the jammas at? They did have a jam party though. I didn't go to that. So, what does homecoming truly mean to you?
Homecoming truly means to me, alumni coming home. They're coming back home. They done graduated. Now they out in the world. They coming back home to enjoy the school that they once ran free and lived their life. And then it's also for us to enjoy the school that we're currently running free, living our life. But it's everybody's coming together. A combination of the old and the new.
That's real. I didn't think about it like that, but I did think about homecoming just being a place where people can connect, like you said, and meet new people and have new friends, like just for the new school year coming up or just for the school year they're currently in right now. Yeah, I think it's just a place where you can just be happy and share enjoyment of each other's times. So how did your first homecoming feel as a four-year student?
My first homecoming was fun. It was a lot happening. We had a foam party, which is like they brought like a foam, like those big bubble machines.
Like on the ground?
Yeah.
Or like kind of like those like bubble guns.
Well, a little bit of both. They had like a thing. They had them like on the ground, but they also had this like platform, so they were up in the air, and it's just bubbles
sounds fun.
everywhere. Yeah, like the bubbles.
Like
was
is it dyed bubbles? So they have like dye in it?
Nah, it was regular bubbles, but that was really cool.
That seems fun.
To just go into like it was like a wall of bubbles. That was really fun. We won our football game that year.
Hey.
That was really cool.
We won this year too, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And what else do I remember from my freshman year? It was a lot of stuff happening at once. I just remember being here and being there, and then I'll get a call from somebody like, "Hey, where you at? I'm over here," and I'm like, "What you doing over there?" Because I'm over here doing this, and it's just a bunch of mixing. And let's see. Oh, we had Big Yavel performing that year. That was pretty cool.
Who's that?
You know that song, that's not even him. Not even him.
At the end, you're done.
Yeah. But he's got songs that are all over the place.
Okay, yeah.
He kind of blowing up on TikTok, kind of not. Really blowing up because his songs be using like Instagram Reels and whatnot. But I'll show you one later on. But that was my first homecoming. There's a lot of stuff going on. There was always something happening, and there was just people everywhere.
Yeah, that's real. I feel like last year, that's how I felt for me, because, like, I've never been around any of this, like, homecoming stuff. Like, I feel like a lot of people have, like, heard about it or, like, went to parties or something, but I've only just started hearing about this stuff. Like, coming here, I didn't hear about it from, like, Central or anything like that. So this whole time I've been kind of like, what the heck is happening? And there's a bunch of parties, a bunch of food, chilling and sitting.
Most of.
Yeah. That's
yes,
nice, though.
Food everywhere.
I was like, it's like a giant kickback.
That's what my favorite part
Campus
of
kickback.
homecoming is, the food runs.
The food runs?
Yep, I'm hungry, I'm going to go to this plot. And then a couple hours later, I'm going to go to this plot. And then I got a friend that's a part of this organization. So I'm going to call them in the middle of the day and find out if they got food over there. And I'm also going to get food too.
Never mac and cheese.
Food runs is the best part.
I agree. I definitely was looking for that this time, along with the mac and cheese. And so, that along with the little drinks they make, that's fun. I think it's cool that they all have, like, different types of whatever the heck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that was one thing, too.
That's so silly.
We had
That's so random.
a Juice Wars my freshman year.
Okay.
Like, everybody got their quote-unquote best juice makers, and it's just juice galore. That was fun.
Like, I don't, so how did you win that? Like, it tastes good or something?
No, it was just like, it wasn't like a real thing. It was just like everybody.
It's like, just taste our juice.
Everybody was like out there, and then it was just kind of it was like a talk of the yard type thing. It was just like everybody was like, oh, I like this one the best. Whatever one had the most buzz was the winner.
That's what kind of it felt like last year, because it was like, come on, taste my juice or whatever. I'm like, what is this? Like, that's literally just me. What is this? I can't tell you. Like, okay, but like legally though, like, what is this? So, do you think homecoming is more about reconnecting people, or just like trying to raise the school spirit?
Both, but more try to raise the school spirit, because at least like when I first got here, and even now sometimes I'd be like, this school is boring. Ain't nothing here. There's nothing ever happening, as everybody here says. Because after a while, it does get kind of boring. But then again, you can say that for anywhere.
I was like, you
Anywhere
have to
after a
make
while will
it.
get boring.
You have to make it better.
But to be like, man, ain't nothing ever happening. This place is boring. And then to have homecoming happen and be like, okay, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty cool.
They're saying
It's just all about the people that you're around.
exactly. It's kind of like a advertisement. Then it's like, hey, we can have fun too.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I definitely agree. I feel like this school sometimes it depends like what you're doing. Like this town could be a little interesting socially, depending on like what you do for real. But that's basically because a lot of people don't do anything, and it's like you're the one sitting in your room, not going outside. Especially like kickbacks. I love kickbacks. They're so fun.
Yeah, kickbacks be cool.
All you're doing is standing around and talking to your friends, like. But at the same time, it just depends what you want to do for real, because not everybody wants to party. And that could just be a new generation of people that don't want to party, so you never know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, why do you think homecoming is such a big thing in HBCUs?
Because it's the one time where everybody is coming together. Everybody.
So then what's the difference between homecoming and, like, let's say our Viking Fest?
Well, the difference between the two really is the alumni. Like, I say this all the time when some people are like, homecoming wasn't really all that. Like, it was cool, but it was all this other stuff. Homecoming is made for the alumni. It's made for us too, but it's made in mind for the alumni. So, that's what I would say.
I did not know that. So, are the alumni invited to events at the Viking Fest, or?
Like, okay, Viking Fest is advertised to us and pretty much us only.
Which makes sense.
Students. But
Yeah.
homecoming, it's in it's advertised to everybody. Hence the name homecoming. It's inviting everyone to come back.
Yeah.
Come back home.
And the Viking Fest is just a festival.
And Viking Fest is for the current Vikings.
So then, what are the events? Like, do you know, like, the differences in the events? Like, how have you seen it over the years?
Events are similar. Sometimes
Just
they
like
have
doing stuff.
the same events. Like the Midnight Cap, I think I see that every year. Twice a year.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And, but a lot of the stuff is more like, I don't want to say service based, because there is service based events throughout both weeks, but homecoming is more relaxed in a way. Like Viking Fest is more party based, it's more have fun based. Where homecoming is more like have fun, but also connect with people, also, connect with older people, connect with everybody, and it's also about, actually, really, they both would be about hanging with your friends and stuff, but
Yeah.
homecoming is in Viking Fest, they're the same, but they're not the same.
It's interesting to think, because, like, coming here, to be honest, it looks exactly the same. So I'm just like, I feel like alumni come down for Viking Fest.
Yeah, sometimes they do, but not as much.
Not like as a big quantity.
Yeah.
I guess because, like, a football game, stuff like that. Is there, like, a football game for Viking Fest? Or is it just, like, a regular?
No. There's the blue and white game, but that's a practice game. It's us versus us, so it's just...
So does, like,
it's
every
more like
school
a
have, like, a Viking
showcase.
Fest? Like a
I don't know if
festival?
every school has a Viking Fest. I know A&T, they have their Aggie Fest. Central has Eagle Fest.
That makes sense. Ugh.
Norfolk has their...
Was it, like, the Trojan or something?
I forgot. I think it's called, like, Trojan.
Yeah.
Trojan Week
Is
or
it,
something
what are
like
they?
that.
Like, Trojans?
Trojan Fest, maybe. But most schools have their own, like, spring festival type thing. I don't know if every school does.
That's nice, though. I like the festivals, like, when they do stuff, like, last year for the fine arts, they had a fall fest, and we, like, painted pumpkins and stuff. It was so cute. I liked it.
Stuff like that is pretty cool, too.
Yes. So what's your most memorable experience in all of your homecoming so far?
I got lost, kinda got lost. Was kind of looking for my friends. This was my freshman
real.
year. I was kind of wandering around looking for people that I knew, and then I was approached by two. I think they were junior. I think one was a senior at the time and one was a junior. And they were just like, "Oh, hey, what's your name?" I was like, "My name is Tay." Blah 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 blah. What was their name? I don't remember their name, but they're like, "Oh, you're a freshman." I was kind of like the adopted freshman for like a couple hours, just kind of wandering around the campus with these two. But that was really fun. I remember running into one of my friends. He was like, "How you know them?" And I'm like, "I don't know, bro. They was just like, come
They
with
just
me."
said, "Come with
and
us.
I said, "Okay."
Come here."
I was just trying to find my friends. I couldn't find nobody. And that was pretty funny, pretty cool.
That's real. That's actually how I met my
ended up going on, like,
friend.
3 different side quests with them. And then
Ooh,
met up with my
dude.
friends with, I don't even remember. I don't.
You're funny.
It was so random and it just happened so fast. And I was like,
That's so real. My roommate's best friend, we was hanging out and stuff, and like she gave me some clothing and whatnot. She's a pretty cool girl. You meet a lot of friendly people because they're all just willing to talk. I feel like more people are just more sociable because it's like
that's one thing I can say about homecoming too.
That's what I'm saying. We're just
Homecoming makes
chill.
People more sociable.
So
Even
more willing to
I'm
talk.
not that sociable, but around homecoming, like I'll talk to people a little bit more.
Not a little bit more. You got like maybe I should talk to some people next week, and then I'll take another week off. That's me. That's what I do. But sometimes I forget. Anyways, so let's see. How does homecoming bring us together as Vikings?
The events, like everybody coming to the events. Like homecoming has a lot of like hands-on stuff. Not hands-on, but it's a lot of like get around, get active stuff. They'll play blind dances and stuff like the Cupid Shuffle and whatnot and everything, or the biker shuffle.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. I love this.
Everybody's having fun, dancing, singing. We're now in the trail ride era, so you got your boots on the ground.
Yeah, boots on.
Follow me and all of that stuff. Doing all those dances and whatnot.
That's true. Brings us together as a black community.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Black and proud. I agree. I think that homecoming, I don't know, sometimes I feel like homecoming is just a way for people who are socially inclined so that they can bring other people that are socially declined outside of their circle, basically.
Yeah, that too.
And I feel like that's like the main purpose, is just to bring people outside. Do something they would never do.
Yeah.
In that time. Because I feel like once you know that everyone else is doing something they wouldn't do, it's like, oh, I can do something that I'm not going to do. But what advice would you give to someone who's been to homecoming or going to homecoming for the first time?
Have a plan. Make sure you're with good people. That's for anything, but make sure you're with good people. And
Ooh, that's a good advice.
Do your best to have fun. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta make sure yourself is having fun too. Even if the people around you are enjoying themselves, make sure you're having fun as well.
So when you say make sure you're around good people, what do you mean by that?
Like you said, people are sometimes doing things that they don't do all the time. So so people may be inclined to do stuff they've never done before. Within doing things, or even just out and about, you want to make sure you have people that will make sure that you're safe, that make sure that they're safe. And if you are trying new things, you want to be around people that, if things go wrong, then they'll make sure you're okay. Or if, like the unfortunate event that happened last year, you want to be around people where if something like that happens, then they'll be okay. You'll be okay. They can make sure that you're okay.
So you're saying find a group of people who you trust or can trust that will have your back, have your safety, make sure you're okay.
Yeah, find a group of people that you can have fun with, have a good time with, but also a group of people that will make sure that they're straight and make sure that you're straight. And people won't cause trouble or get you into trouble.
Yeah, okay, so then what advice do you have for people who might not have those people in their life?
Well, there's always somebody that will look out for somebody. It may not seem like it, but there's always someone that will look out for someone. So it's just about, you gotta talk to people a little bit more. Maybe find that person. And just pay attention to people. The good ones always stick out.
I agree. I think that with homecoming, you have to be aware of your surroundings. Definitely always should be aware of your surroundings. But especially there, because like last year, because they had a few times where they were like lighting fireworks, and that was low-key scary a little bit. But like you said, finding a group of people that you can trust, being aware, doing your homework before whatever you do, because you just need to finish it, for real, because you're going to be sitting there, it's going to be Saturday, and you're like, I got 3 things due tomorrow, and I just went to 2 parties yesterday, and I'm going to a party tonight, and they're not going to care. Your teacher's not going to care at all.
Don't be like me and have 10 assignments due at 11:59 on a Sunday. Don't do it.
Yeah, because that's that good little gold spot for teachers, Sunday. So you need to get your schoolwork done. Once you do that, you can party hard, have a great time. Just be aware of your surroundings, definitely.
Yes.
So how would you redesign homecoming? Or if you could do a homecoming, what would your theme be?
I never actually thought about that.
Yeah, that's a great question.
I got nothing. What about you?
I think my theme might be The Great Gatsby, and I think it'll be pretty fun. It'll be pretty fun, although seemingly niche. I feel like if everyone dressed up like they're in The Great Gatsby, it'll be cool, And it will give us those photo shoots that, like, I keep seeing other HBCUs have, where they have these giant dresses and bowels and stuff like that. I'm like, this sounds amazing. Like, looking around, like, what's going on? You know, we could do something like that. So that's just more like content creation, though. You know, I don't know. It seems cool. I love the Great Gatsby, but now you have to give me an answer, though. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta think of one. Be indecisive.
Ooh. It was one school that had a theme that I liked. I'm trying to remember it. I had it and I was gone.
Take a few seconds. Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Think about it. Somewhere. You gotta grab the thought.
I know.
It's this one right here.
It's not that one. It's
Not that. Okay.
No, it's not that one. It's another one.
There's something you would change it to.
I think it's something similar to school days, because we just did school days. That was kind of cool. So that was kind of cool. Like, have you seen the movie? No, it's not a movie. The show, The Get Down.
Yes.
On Netflix.
Ooh, yes, that'd be fire. Yes.
Yeah, that would be.
No, see, that's a great idea.
Like 70s theme with like the
Skates and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. Y'all should do that.
And the music, that would be really cool.
Yeah, you should tell them to do that next year. Yeah.
Hey Cal, I know somebody gonna see this.
Y'all should do that, you know. Yeah, I agree. But, okay, so speaking of redesigning things, if you could invite an artist to come to our school and they have to say yes, who would you invite? Also back up in case they say no. One artist you would like to see.
I think Ski Master Slump God would be fun.
That would be fire. Ski Mask, yo, hey yo.
That would
Ski
be really
Mask,
fun.
hey.
Ski Mask.
Come here. What are you doing?
If I was to have a backup.
Yeah.
J. Cole.
J. Cole, hey yo, look, I'm from Raleigh, J. Cole, you know. We can make this work, you know? Yeah. That would be fire. I would love to see them. You got some good picks, not gonna lie. I'd probably want to see, let me think about that. Gosh, let me think. West Side Gun or boom.
West Side, that's a good pick.
There's so many artists I would want to see. Tyler, of course, not gonna lie.
I was gonna say.
You know, I just saw him at his festival, Camp Flognaw, which they put on Amazon. Besides the point, but he's a great artist, and I love his music. So he'll be the perfect person because he dances around and stuff. You can dance his music.
Crazy performance.
You know, that'll be fire because not a lot of people come here anyway. So it's like, boom, like I'm on front seat, like I'm trampling everyone. I'm not gonna lie, like no one cares that y'all here. So what is one song that you've heard at a lot of parties this year? That it is like, come on, like stop. Or where you kind of like it. Or you're like, you know what, come on, this is kind of good
I don't know
song.
the artist's name. I don't know.
Just sing a lyric.
I don't even know the lyrics. One of them, like, them trap songs with a bunch of, like, drums and stuff.
That's like every song made right now.
Yeah, but it's a song by, like, Will Tyler or somebody like that.
Oh, yeah. He has some good music.
I like a couple of his songs, though, but it's just this one. I'm like, come on.
I mean, there's this one great song, I think. Well, it's not a great song. You know, it's questionable by taste, and my taste likes it. It's called Top of Cars. It's a great song. It's a great song to dance to. It's a little cute little thing. I love it. Yeah. It's a cool vibe. And I think every party I've been to has played that song like 3 times, which is fine, but, you know, chill out. So if our homecoming had a mascot, what would it be? And it can't be a Viking. It's an animal.
I would say would say a bear.
So you gotta explain that one. Yeah.
Because homecoming can be unpredictable, and like I say that because you sometimes never know like what you'll end up getting into, and you'll think it's gonna be boring, and it's not boring, or you'll think something will be fun, and it turns out to be the most boring thing ever.
That's one horrible, two hilarious. I might think our homecoming is like a speed runner because it's really fast and you don't know what the heck it's doing. It's just doing a lot. It's going back and forth.
Yeah.
And I say that because I don't know what the heck they were doing this year. Also, not a lot of people know school days, so that's an interesting topic to choose.
Yeah, that was an interesting.
That's a,
theme.
I guess yeah. For alumni, yeah. Never mind. For the alumni, wouldn't be interesting, but anything else, kind of interesting. And lastly, if homecoming night, the last night on Saturday, is a movie, what would that movie be? Or what would you want it to be? Better question. Lastly.
I feel like Hot Tub Time Machine. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
No one let him go near any hot tubs.
Because it's just so crazy. Like that. Just a crazy time like that.
One or two?
One.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a bunch of craziness for one time, and then that'd be it. That'll be okay. That'll be okay.
I'd love to see a house party as homecoming on Saturday. That'd be fire. Don't tell me when. And every residence hall has a party, and they all have a competition to see whose residence hall is the best party. That'd be fire. But in today's day and age, you might not be able to do that.
That would be shut down before it could get started.
It would be shut down, but the thought is fire. I know it is.
Yeah.
Because it came from my brain. So that is this week's episode of One Conversation at a Time. It was so lovely to talk about homecoming with you.
Yes, it was very fun.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Adios, amigos.